Hi and welcome to today's training, which is focused on research and evaluation. Now, for me, this is one of the most important aspects of social property investment, because what we've done with social property investment is we've brought together lots of best practice techniques from across lots of different organisations and lots of different methods and techniques that we've combined. And this has all been undertaken via research projects. And so research is a really important aspect of social property investment, and it enables us to keep building and keep making the model bigger and better and able to serve more people. So today we're going to be splitting the training up into two parts. The first part we're going to be covering is our pilot scheme period, which is focused on buy-to-let with vulnerable individuals in the private rented sector in Greater Manchester, and a couple of years that I spent working with colleagues across the public, private and third sectors to house individuals who were rough sleeping, who were in hostels, bed and breakfasts, who were sofa surfing. We encountered lots of different social issues and lots of different personal circumstances. And what we did was a big project where we moved people without barrier into privately rented homes, and we saw how that they managed that process and what kind of support that they needed and were lacking in as they navigated their transition to new lives. So we're going to cover the first part of our training is going to cover the pilot scheme and everything we did during that period and everything we learned during that period. And then the second part is, very excitingly, I got to go off and do some further research with the Winston Churchill Memorial Trust, and that enabled me to travel across America in the hope of further enhancing the social property investment model. And I went and explored some most magnificent and most pioneering projects in the world who are responding to affordable housing and homelessness and poverty related issues, and they're doing it in a really innovative and really productive fashion. So I went along and saw some most amazing social enterprises, corporate sponsors, some collaborative working strategies, some people that were out on the streets and responding to homelessness that way. And I went along and observed, and I got my hands dirty and got stuck in, and I really saw a huge amount as I travelled across America. And now there's so much that's coming back from that trip and is coming into this model of social property investment. So the second half of our training today is going to be focused on America, and everything I learned in America, we're going to be summarising the key aspects, and you'll get to learn a lot more about this with the publication of the report that I will be writing about my American experience. But for now, I'm going to be making a summary within this video, and hopefully you'll be able to take some techniques from international colleagues when you're designing housing projects of your own, or you're supporting vulnerable people in a housing first led strategy. So I'm going to kick off with the training, and the first part is our pilot scheme.